Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Let's talk about the short-term bullish and short-term bearish scenarios. Spoiler alert, nothing meaningful has happened today. Instead, the parameters we defined already late yesterday for the weekend, they are still being respected. The price is moving between support and resistance, and both for the altcoins as well as for Bitcoin, it's a rather quiet day. Okay, the altcoins are going down a bit, that's correct, but not in double-digit ways. Some might do actually. No, I think I mainly see here between 5 and 10%. Not particularly a massive sell-off for altcoins, not considering the volatility we've seen in recent weeks. But still, obviously, the corrections are still unfolding here and there. And Bitcoin is actually not doing much. I mean, it's showing like 0.16% down here on Tradingview, but then we see some altcoins go down a little bit more. Some people asked me earlier today, why is that? Why, the thing is, altcoins are usually more volatile than Bitcoin anyway. The one thing is that, I guess, as we are working our way through these corrections also in the altcoin market, people are just sort of banking in, like cashing in some profits, right? They understand that at the moment it's getting more difficult. We had a hype phase that was an internal third wave on most charts, and now it's getting ugly again. That's often what happens in these 4-5 patterns, okay? And we'll have to see if they can recover. That's the assumption at the moment on most of these charts. But you see how sensitive the altcoin sector is. In most of these movements to the upside, they are not impulsive. I say it all the time. They are not impulsive. This is not a typical altcoin season as we have seen it in many altcoin seasons or bull markets before. It's just not comparable for various reasons that we discussed in previous videos. One main reason from an Elliott Wave point of view is that Bitcoin in this cycle is in a larger degree fifth wave, whereas from a macro point of view, whereas in 2021 and 2017, Bitcoin was in a third wave. That's different, okay? So the sentiment itself is different. And then obviously also Bitcoin dominance is playing a role, but I have to say Bitcoin dominance isn't really doing much today. I was actually a bit surprised when I saw that it's not really doing much, while still altcoins are going down a bit more, but that is sort of in line also with what I communicated a few days ago in one of the videos and then also on Discord, that we probably have an A wave down, that's some kind of a top formed here, that's the current idea. In November, A wave down, this is now a B wave bounce. That was something I warned about just a few days ago. We need to look it up on our signals channel, but no, that was the idea, that a B wave bounce could occur. I've now added resistance here between 58.2% and 61%, an area to watch. It also looks overlapping and choppy to the upside, so that all kind of makes sense. We could go a little bit more to the upside here in this B wave. But then please understand that this is really just, okay, it's not for fun, but Elliott Wave on Bitcoin dominance is not technically valid, but it's still something that we use to identify some tendencies, and so far it's told us that a larger B wave bounce seems to be likely or around the corner. So that's my explanation. And then obviously looking at the Bitcoin chart, yeah, we're still consolidating sideways overall, right? Still in the range. From a short-term bullish point of view, we have bottomed in a wave 4 here on the 5th of December. Wave 1 up, wave 2 down, and then A, B, C in wave 3, 4, 5. That's the idea. And oops, 1 second. To confirm that further, we need a break above resistance at round about 104K. The idea was that it would be, let's say, favorable or preferred. It would be great if the price could test this support area once more. And from the resistance area, well, we've been rejected. It is possible that the market is on its way to that support region here. It's between 99,300 and 95,950. I tried to make clear that another test of support is not guaranteed because we already tested support here. For a B wave, this is a very shallow B wave, but it's valid. So please note, we might see another test of support. It's not guaranteed, but overall, as long as we're holding above support, which means above 95,950, the white count is valid, and the break above 104K would clearly show that the white count is leading. In the yellow scenario, in which we're dealing with a short-term bearish scenario, We might even have topped in a B wave there, but the move down isn't particularly impulsive. So to confirm the yellow scenario, which indicates a B wave top, we need, first of all, a break below that last swing low from Friday at 99,250. But that is not really strong evidence because it takes a break below support to confirm it further. So it's a very difficult range we're dealing with at the moment. Overall, just a sideways range. No clear setup, but these support levels can, of course, be used to get positioned. Yesterday was such an opportunity, but I mean, let's be honest, it's not very an easy price action at the moment to trade. Just thinking, is there anything else to say? Not really. I mean, we're in this range. We're doing exactly what, well, we've been talking about in the last couple of weeks, that we might spend some time in this range, a few days above 100K and a few days below 100K, right? So that's really what we're doing. And I would not try to commit to anything, you know, as long as we are moving in this range. This is where the battle is happening, right? The battle between the bulls and the bears for the 100K mark. And in my view, there is no clear winner yet. In my view, there is no clear winner yet. So really, it would be meaningful to break above 104K. And it would be, first of all, meaningful to break below 95,950. But we'd still be in the larger range, which ends at least this local range, around about 91,000. Yeah, what can I say? I mean, I'm slightly leaning towards the white scenario still. That hasn't changed. And I'm definitely watching micro price action to see if there isn't any indication that the C wave to the upside, which is in white on the chart, that is started. But we're here already, in my view, too much on the micro level. We shouldn't be so much focused on the micro level. You know, it's just in a range. It's not so useful. But obviously, I still try to help you understand the Elliott Wave structures. I think the levels are clearly defined and they remain relevant for the weekend. So between 99,300 and 95,950 is support. And between 102,180 and 103,900 is resistance. Yeah, that's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested in the membership, you can find a video on our channel page that explains the membership. As a member, you get access to member-only updates. There'll be one more today. Yesterday, we published Phantom and Layer AI. The day before, Injective, then CRV, Cody, Litecoin, AVAX, and many more. You also can access our member live stream, which happens tomorrow. And as a gold member, you can even access our Discord server with access to Tradingview live charts. A lot of additional updates, a lot of additional coin updates, and much, much more. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.